will be reading your confessions. We done it last time. This is part 2. But we made it like a theme, okay? So you gotta submit your scary confessions. Now, just like last time, we have a bingo card, which I will be showing 1 second, to which we will be rating your confessions, right? Is it not a confession? We're concerned about you. Is it brain raw? Every single thing will be rated. And hopefully, we'll get a full bingo card in the end. That's what it's gonna be, okay? I'm so hyped to see what everyone has to say. Me too, because right now we did Scary Edition, so it might be like, I don't know, we're gonna hear some wild stuff. I think it's gonna be better than last time. Every single one of these confessions is really long. However, there's one that's really like a book, and that will get the yapper. So we won't give yapper to everybody, okay? Yapper will be to a special individual that decided to blast my brain. I think it's better we put the bingo card like here or something. No, it looks ugly there. Sorry! Don't worry, Maddie will read. And you guys, listen. Let's read the first confession of the day. I have a lot. What gave it away? I think there's a mimic in my house. I think a mimic is like those people who pretend to be like your mom or your dad, right? But they're like ghosts or jinns or something. I don't know. I'm not really in. I'm gonna learn a lot about paranormal stuff today. But don't worry, I'll read it for us. One night, like 3-ish years ago, I was home alone for the weekend. Oh God. And I heard someone grab my bedroom doorknob when I was in it. Okay, you were in the bedroom, someone tried to open the door, it was not you, obviously. 2 weeks later, home alone for the weekend again. Okay, so it seems to strike when you're home alone. In my room, I hear footsteps walking in the hallway. That night, I said screw it, and I used this the Spirit Box app. You use what? You use the Spirit app on the Apple Store? Wait, what is a Spirit Box app? I don't even know what that is. Bro, I want to download that now. Is that like an app on your phone that's gonna tell you if it's actually a spirit or nothing? And then I whipped out the app. It was like, I gotta make sure this shit. That is the most Gen Z, Gen Alpha reaction to a ghost ever. There's so many other things you could have done. Let's continue. So they put their wonderful Spirit Box app. My coworker said it's one of the few legit ones, yeah. First thing I heard was my name, and it said yes when I asked what. Wait, did you just say my name? After that night, the spooky stuff stopped in my house till recently. About 4-ish months ago, I was sitting on my computer. Willow was sitting on my bed. Okay, I know who wrote this. Looked at my door, which kept partly open. Okay, there's a lot of details. I'm trying to skim over it. Okay, so Willow. Okay, so the cat saw something. Okay? I could have sworn I also saw an arm pushing it open. So the cat witnessed something. And if a cat witnessed something, people believe that they can see ghosts and stuff. I was at my computer around 12 a.m. in a call with some friends. I heard my little sister's voice, the one I thought opened my door. Okay, whoever is opening your door needs to stop doing it. Hey, I'm just saying. You got a motherfucker trying to open your door 24/7. Oh God. Apparently with a Spirit Box, they can communicate to you through the device and you can answer the questions you ask. Okay, who wants me to download the app? Who wants me to download this ridiculous app and ask questions to a Spirit Box? I'll do it. Marcus is like, I thought you never did. I don't know how long will that take. I have like a stream to do. Oh, that would be so out of pocket. But as of this confession, what do we say? How do we rate it on the bingo card? How do we rate this thing? I feel like it's like an are you okay? Because I know, yeah. Are you okay? Because why are you downloading an app to determine if there's ghosts in your house? Okay, we're gonna do that. Are you okay? Because we want to know. We're nosy like that. Okay, let's read the second confession. Okay. So there was there was this one night. It was just the day before my cousin's brother was getting married. But, sorry, isn't your cousin's brother just your cousin? Wait, am I wrong? No? Okay. They got so specific. They're like, okay, so listen, Minnie. I have a cousin, and that cousin has a brother. I got you, man. I got you. I believe you. I believe they have a sibling. I believe you, man. It's okay. I got you. We were having fun at, well, wait, I forgot all the rest. He threw a bachelor party. All the cousins met after, okay, wow. Enough cousin talk. We're gonna move on. We were having fun and all. Played truth or dare. Sang songs. Danced. It reached midnight. Okay. It was about 2 a.m. in the night. Okay. So basically nobody's left. First, my cousin's sister. Oh, you got... I think they did it because there's so many cousins at this event. They just don't know what to do. Somebody went to the roof. She first didn't think it was anything, but then when we all heard it, we didn't know what sound it was. Okay, everyone was sleeping downstairs. We went to check the voice downstairs. There was an open area we could wash all our hands. The voice was coming from there. So there was a voice. We were all terrified. We woke up our parents. They checked. After that, everything went back to normal. And I'm making fun of my own confession when I see it. Yes, we'll do it as well. We'll do it together. So, Danny's like, no, wait, Medi, you're not understanding the cousin trope. So basically, people refer to them as a cousin sister and cousin brother as to show like how close they are, you know? Like they aren't just a cousin. You know what I mean? No! I don't! It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So, quickly put, they all heard a voice come from downstairs. Meanwhile, everyone was upstairs or something like that. And they still to this day don't know what that voice was. If everyone hears it, it's kind of scary in paranormal world. I would not say this is the scariest thing because it did not happen again. I think the first one was scarier because it's something that still happens. I would say, what do we bingo this as? It was very detailed. It was very detailed. All right. You got the cousin brother, got the sister. Whoa, you got a lot going on there. Hearing voices? Oh, is there one? I says here. Oh, yeah, there is. Oh, we're gonna pick that one. You're right. You're right with that one. We're picking that one. Sorry, guys. I was this whole cousin trope really threw me away. I'm gonna close the stream today and still think about it. Manny, did you get a new cat? It's climbing the wall. No, you're lying to me, kids. I see you're lying to me. As for a new confession, this one story is about how I used to smuggle my phone inside school without my parents ever knowing about it and no teacher caught me. Whoa, you bitches! I used to suddenly charge my phone in the morning before school and suddenly put it in the coat's inner pocket. Okay, so you sneak your phone in, nobody saw it. Where is this going? There was a phone checking once, so the teacher was about to get me. I put my phone in an empty lunchbox. Valid. I put my, okay, this is not scary. I think there's a not scary one. Not scary, but nice confession? Sure, I'll do that. I'll say it's not scary, but a nice confession. I need whoever wrote this to apologize to me. I need whoever wrote this one to say, Medi, I am sorry. What is happening? Well, what is this writing style? No, I can't say your name. Everything is anonymous. Setting family vacay. Water park. Okay. A protagonist, me. Wow, it's so detailed. So I was getting ready for my ride. Laid down and was ready to slide. As soon as I did, I was like, whoa, great, yes, woohoo. The spiral came a little unexpected. I saw nothing. And it keeps spiraling. And wait, what is water? Blue, blue, blue. I was in the water. Okay, who wrote this? Trying to read this in a coherent way, but the main text is blue, 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 water. But basically they're experiencing their story how they almost drowned, so it's really sad. But the blue, blue, blue was, yeah, that was the cherry on the cake. The blue, blue, blue did it for us, man. I would say it's very detailed. It is beyond detailed. That's what I'm going to say. You even put the blue, blue, blue in. So that was very appreciated by everybody in community. Thank you. Let's see what's next. Okay, wow. It's weird to see small confessions because I'm so used to them being like 5 pages long. In the school, I passed the deadline for turning in an assignment because of procrastination. The dread and paranoia I felt was scary. No, I feel this though. I know there's like a lot of people who say things like, I can just do it last minute. I can do my assignment 2 days before it's due. And I'm like, that's not flex. That's a trauma experience. Any damn time I'm late for an assignment, I just ask myself why I exist and why I did this to myself. It's so terrifying. I guess this is like a different type of scary. It feels depressing. Okay, you stole the show. We're doing as depressing. As a college student, that does feel depressing. Let's see what's next. Rather scary than deep. It's okay. Just whatever is scary, you know? But when I was doing urbex, okay, for those who don't know what an urbex is, it's where you like explore abandoned places, like those scary places that people haven't gone to in 20 years. Anyway, you fell through an old glass floor panel once, wasn't too deep, but still like a full floor. Thought I'd get injured or because oh my god, don't tell me a ghost picked you up or something. You walked and you were fine? Oh, okay, no, that's not what happened. Bro, I was so scared that this story was gonna turn into a ghost picking them up or something. I was so scared that they were saying like I fell through the glass and then something picked me up and saved my life. That's not what happened. All they did was fall. That is kind of terrifying. What the fuck? Urbex is so fun. There's a haunted prison in the city. I would say go, but it's kind of scary. I'm scared of death air. Do you guys know what death air is? Death air is basically where a room has been closed up for so long that if you were to walk into that room, the lack of air and like the toxic stuff will just instantly put you to sleep or worse, right? So when you're gonna do something like urbex, when you're gonna do something and visit like haunted old places, always be careful of death air because it can really turn deep. Death air is terrifying, yeah. I think like I really like the idea of urbex. I've done urbex once, I will admit, but ever since I learned about like, you know, death air, I don't fuck with that. Just imagine like walking into a room and getting paralyzed. That is why when you go urbex, when you go to those haunted places, you will often find that those glasses are broken. People crash like those windows open. The reason why is because they don't want death air to be in the room as they are in there. So it's very terrifying. Do not do it. It's not worth it. But this confession is also cute because it says, oh, and I love you so much, Mandy. You've been a super good friend, vibe, hilarious, laugh, super sweet, amazing clothes, and your smile is priceless. This is a message for my kid, Boy. I love you, my dear fur friend. I truly do. Hear you, good virtual prince. Oh, you guys always want me to cry. This one's adorable. I'm going to put this in the awe category. Where's the awe? Yes. Okay. Back when I was younger, perhaps 12 or 13, I don't know, life was just scarier when we were younger. I think it was because we were like prone to believe in like paranormal stuff. So when we saw something, we automatically thought of the worst. We thought like the Bloody Mary has found us or something. I thought my uncle is in the garage. Okay, wait, I need to read this better. Of my grandparents' house, okay. I was soon proven that it wasn't him. The reason why I thought it was my uncle was because he looked identical to my relative. Same face, height, and a smile that would warm everyone's heart. That's nice. I only found out he wasn't my uncle when my real uncle appeared behind me and touched my shoulder, causing me to, oh. So you have a situation where it's like a mimic, right? Where people believe that ghosts will pretend to be your relative or your friend or your whatever, right? So for example, you walk downstairs, you think your mom is in the kitchen, but it's actually a ghost cosplaying as your mom. Anybody here that believes in mimics? I don't know if I believe in mimics because I think that for my own sanity, if I were to believe that mimics were a thing, I would lose my mind. Like, if I have to look at people and start guessing that they're actually ghosts, I will turn into one of those people that get put in like an outlast asylum. We're gonna see a second one is sleep paralysis. I experience sleep paralysis a lot. And most of the time, nothing really happens. It's just me in a dark room. So not even your own room? And I'm paralyzed to my bed. But recently I've experienced something far worse. Oh my god, it's terrifying. It did start off as a sleep paralysis. It was just another dream of me walking around my house and becoming familiar with it. Okay, so it felt like a real Like a real experience, like you weren't even sleeping. Okay, I was back in my bed and I thought I had woken up. I did not. I was forced into a dream loop. Oh my God, like those movies. My body was frozen, my face was... No sounds were left in my mouth. I was forced to lay there until I eventually woke up for real this time. Wait, this is a real thing? There are movies based off of this concept. There are movies based on this concept where people just like keep waking up in the same thing, but you aren't really awake. You just have a dream and a dream and a dream and... Is that even sleep paralysis? This confession proves two things to me. Mimics are real, and you can have a dream and a dream and a dream and a dream. I don't like that. I don't like that. I was fine when all these things were like movie concepts. That is terrifying to me. I guess sleep paralysis is in it. I'm gonna give it sleep paralysis. We got the small ones again. This one is something. Let's read it. When I was little, I used to be convinced my mom was conspiring with a monster. Can some English speaker please tell me what conspiring is? Because what I think conspiring is working together. Do I have the right definition or do I need to look it up? Conspiring with a monster could be a lot of things. You're right? Okay. Why? Why were you convinced that your mom was working together with a monster? Oh God, what is... I'm already traumatized. Okay, it was the first sentence too. This one is diabolical. And whenever I went to bed, I would assume she was conspiring with them. It was a random thing and I never stopped until I was 8. And what was the monster like? I need more details. Like, what just happens that you randomly wake up one day and you're like, my mama, yeah, she working with them folks. How do you just like, what did she start talking to herself? Like, what do you witness? I need more, oh my God, y'all always gatekeep the good info. No clue what made me think that. Oh, you have no idea. For some reason, I thought it wasn't, if I wasn't asleep, she would think I knew and do something with the monster to get me? Bro, people are scared of their own moms. How do I even rate this? You are weird? Is this you are weird? Do we put it as you are weird? Because you're kind of strange. You're scared of your own mom. I don't know why. I'm glad it stopped. Can be you are weird. Yeah, I hope I don't use this on the wrong one and we get an even weirder one after this. A few years ago. I'm glad that most of these confessions were a long time ago. Because if you're getting paranormal activities right now, I'd be very spooked. Yours is pretty short. That's good. That's good. A few years ago, I was hanging out with a friend till late in the night. As I was waking, oh, okay, you were walking home after. I passed this abandoned lot of what used to be a house. All of a sudden, I could sense someone looking at me. Fuck no. Do you guys believe that there's like ghosts living close to like abandoned houses? Like people believe that at some point when a house isn't lived in for a long time, ghosts start living there. I'm not gonna lie, I believe this. I've had a similar thing happen to me where I would genuinely like, I walked, okay. This was my story. This is not even a confession, but I'll say it. I once walked home, but I walked like in an alley where you had like a specific abandoned house. And that same night, I had a dream that a ghost was following me to my house. That's mine for free. Okay, I'm gonna put streamer relates because I have a similar story to this. When I was a kid, my friend thought his house was haunted. Of course he did. We would set up cameras. Wait, what? No, this can't be real. You can't be kids and have like random cameras, mics, and stuff just like on display. And you had an EMP detector. I don't believe this. You see, the one confession where they said that they detect ghosts via an app, I fully believe something stupid like that exists. But I don't believe that you just as a kid had an EMP detector. I believe like those ghost detectors. I don't believe you were a ghostbuster. This is getting very movie. I think if you told me that this happens in the next Insidious movie, I believe you. I don't think this is real. Anybody here who says no, maybe this is very real? Bro lives in Stranger Things. That's such a fun one. No, but bro really does. How does bro have like an EMP detector and stuff? I don't think this is real either. I have trouble thinking this is real. I'm going to say sounds like a lie, or do I even, come on, this is a lie. I'm gonna say come on, this is a lie, because I was full on board the minute you said like you had a detector as a kid. I just did not believe you no more. When I was little, I watched my first horror movie, The Conjuring. Why are you guys watching horror movies when you're little? I think like the scariest thing that happened to me when I was little was I watched like Caroline? One of the two, I don't remember anymore. I think it's Coraline. That was scary. But why the hell are you watching The Conjuring, man? Conjuring is not horror. I'm not scared of Conjuring. I think actually Coraline is scarier. I couldn't finish it in one go because I was too scared. So I ended up watching into the, but that's, no, you missed the entire movie experience. I was still a kid, so at first I tried to convince, but I remember this one thing clearly. There was like a staircase in my house, and every time I looked at it, it felt like it was like they were blurry, unrecognized faces of kids sitting there. What the actual motherfucker? You saw multiple ghosts? Like multiple individuals? No, but this is so real though. I swear, I used to do this thing where I was like, when I was a kid, I would put my jacket near the staircase and it looked like a person and scared me every damn time. But multiple people is scary. At night when I tried to sleep, scenes of The Conjuring would I think the movie just fucked you up. You say unoriginal because it, like you just started seeing things after, you started seeing weird things after watching a scary movie? I'm gonna say it's relatable. Church is boring. That's not a confession! That's a statement! Your statement! I was on a ski trip with school and shared a room with a few girls from my class. It was actually super fun. We borrowed each other's clothes, did each other's makeup, and stayed up late talking. But apparently something happened at night that I never noticed. Okay. It sounds very much like a horror movie. Everything starts really happy and good, and then everything goes to shit. They told me they would get together when I was asleep. One girl said she was open to paranormal things. That's what you do. You kick them out. You kick these bitches out. I hate it when people do paranormal shit and then like they involve other bitches with that. Why are you involving other people? She had like little stones with meanings. Okay, so she probably had crystals or something. That night, according to them, they had contacted multiple spirits. Whoa. Okay. An older woman and a child our age. The next morning, they told me everything, but I didn't believe a word out of it. Of course not, you were sleeping, as you should. You should not participate in these things. They were just trying to scare me until during dinner, one of them suddenly said, "See that painting? That's the old woman we talked to." I looked and I know it sounds stupid, but it really felt like the eyes were following me. Just like the Mona Lisa. I think you were just tripping because they said they were doing things. The rest of the trip was normal. We were like the B class, so we went home a day earlier. The C class arrived. Okay, so different classes, okay. The evening, I suddenly got a bunch of notifications on Facebook. Girls from the C class posted that they had slept in room 101. Of course, it's 101, and all kinds of weird things happened. Curtains falling down on their own. One girl's ski goggles suddenly scratched all over. Strange noises. Oh my fucking god. So I see what happened. I see what happened. I see what happened. This is what happened. They summoned ghosts, had a sleepful night, went home, and then the people who had to sleep in that room next started experiencing paranormal activities. That is so unfair. I'm gonna say this is paranormal as hell. I do believe that this is paranormal as hell. I believe the story. I like to collect dead bumblebee. What the hell is a bumblebee? Oh, why would you do that? You're what? You would collect dead bumblebees that you would find and you would treat them like pets until their heads fall off. Low-key, I want to judge you, but I used to do something even worse. I would bath snails. Know that it would kill them. Okay. I didn't if you put a snail in water, it's definite for them, okay? I had no clue. But at least I stopped because I realized, okay? Nobody told me. I had to find out. But the fact you were just collecting dead bumblebees, and that's just terrifying. This is why you need help for sure, to both of you. Me? I stopped. Oh, okay. Apparently I need help, and this bumblebee collector needs help as well. I'll take it. I stopped though. I really hope that whoever this is also stopped with their activities.